So I will say, ladies, there are some good men out there left.
So won't you say my name, say my name. If you claim you want me, it ain't no that. You acting kinda shady.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. For those of you who are new, my name is Andrea. My friends call me E, and welcome to another vlog. So it is Thursday morning. We're gonna do a weekend vlog, and I wanted to get started today. I don't know. It's been a while since I picked up the camera, honestly. Like, things have just been a little stressful with work, with life. Let me put y'all down. All right, let's do a little talk sesh now. So I haven't picked up the camera in a while. Things have been a little stressful, a little emotional for me lately. So I've just been trying to get it together, get back on, not a routine, because I'm on a routine. I've been just trying to get my thoughts together because I need to be making some moves, mostly career-wise. And I think I'm going to do another video or start doing more videos about being in the life of a project manager. And I want to start like switching roles. So I want to start, videoing that and just keeping record of that for myself, but to post as well. There's going to be some changes with my job, and I'm looking forward to those changes, but I need to get into a place now to actually make those changes happen, if that makes sense. I don't know. So that's some things that I'm trying to shift, and I'm trying to get my mind right and ready to make those shifts, because in order to make things happen, I have to be a lot more disciplined. And I have to be a lot more focused. And right now, I can honestly say I'm not. So I'm trying to move into that space without being too rigid. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, by now my cruise vlog is up. So make sure you check out that video. I'm going to link that above. And I have started editing the video after my cruise, so that coming back from vacation reset video, that should be up by the time this video is up. I've started editing that video, but I really haven't had a lot of time this week to get back into that. So hopefully this weekend we'll make some time for that. Honestly, that cruise video, it took me a little while longer to get that out because I ran out of room on my hard drive. And so I had to get another hard drive and then use two. And yeah, it was just a lot, I feel like. So yeah, that one took me a while to do, but I got that out. And it took me, honestly, like 2 full days to edit that video. So if I can get that 5 or 6 day video edited in 2 days, I should be able to move faster on all of my edits. It's just a matter of sitting down and doing them. Let's get up for real. Y'all, I got this do-rag on my head. I retwisted my hair on Monday. Washed and retwisted my hair. So my hair looks pretty good. My hair was just struggling. I was like, all right, you gotta do something about it. So I finally did my hair on Monday. I didn't do any type of what's the word? It's not called a design. What is it called? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do anything fancy. I just really just retwisted it back and just laid them back. I didn't put it in any type of design. That's what we're just gonna say, because I don't know how to say what it is that I want to say. Get some tea going. All right, we're gonna do the honey vanilla chamomile tea this morning. And then I've been using stevia instead of honey because of the no calories. I actually prefer honey, but we're just gonna use this stevia. One thing Candy ain't gonna do is lie. I will watch video clips all day, but that's terrible. Don't. Let's get some work done. So I know what I'm working on for today. I have one project that I need to kind of like bring up to date. It's so behind in documentation because nothing really has been going on with it. So I need to bring the documentation up to date, and then I need to send it out for one person to approve. Typically, and we'll talk more about this when I do that, you know, day in the life of a project manager, but I'll give y'all this spiel now. Typically, when you have documentation for approval, a lot of the times you have a full team of people who need to approve the documents. But for this one, it's really small, so I just really need one person to approve it. So I'm going to get that stuff ready and out for approval. Today's Thursday. All right, cool. So I'm going to get this out today for this guy to approve. So as a project manager, right, like a lot of the things that you're monitoring are scope, schedule, and a lot of times it's budget, but for me, I don't manage budget. So I'm managing scope, schedule, and requirements. And so I need to send out the scope, schedule, and requirements for this one project. And like I said, I only need one person to approve. Most of the times you have a full team, but because this one is really small, I don't have to, I don't have to get a bunch of approvals from people. And so I need to send this out. Honestly, this should have been out. But again, I've been kind of like dragging my feet with my position right now because I'm not happy and I want to make some changes. And so that's been kind of distracting me. All right, it's been some time later. It's almost 11 o'clock. I needed a change of scenery, so I put on my swimsuit and I went out to the pool, and I just sat in the pool, just talked on the phone with my cousin Anthony. Shout out to my cousin Anthony. We been talking about all kinds of stuff. Hopefully he calls me back because we need to finish this conversation. But one of the things we were talking about is kind of like upgrading your style. And I've shared this on a vlog before, but one thing that I wanted to work on this year, and I have not given up hope, is finding like my own sense of style and clothes that like fit my body well. I admire people who are able to find like their perfect fit of jeans and then can keep buying those, you know, that type of jeans or whatever. But I feel like I haven't really found anything that like speaks to my body and speaks to like something that I may find like really cute. And so
I would say my sense of style, but maybe I don't have any. I don't know. So that's one thing that, you know, I want to work on. I still want to work on. I'm going to keep like playing around and trying things. I really need to get more discipline in that. This is the second time I've mentioned that word discipline, because I know that's something that I need to do better on. And I cannot believe we're at the end of July. Like, we're going into August. There's 4.5 months left for the rest of the year. Less than that. So I'm not gonna say I haven't done anything that I said I was gonna do this year, but that's one thing that I said I was gonna do and I just still haven't done. But there's still time, there's still time, there's still time. If you know any creators who are stylists, especially if they're in the Dallas area, leave their name below, because maybe that will help me. Maybe I can reach out to somebody. I don't know. I need somebody to help me with my style, to help me find things that work for me. That's not too. I don't want something that's like too fashionable, because that's not me. I am not a fashion girly. Never claimed to be one. You won't hear me say that I am. It's not something that I am inspired to be. It's not really where my interests are, but I do want to improve my sense of style, if that makes sense. So much more time later. It is, what time is it? 6:46. Dinner reservations are at 7:15. I am running so late. I did not want to have to rush to get ready, but I ended up having to rush to get ready. I ended up changing my outfit 3 times, and this is what I landed on. I wore this on a cruise. Nothing wrong with it. It just wasn't what I planned on wearing. Initially, I had on a dress that I've worn before, and it was like a mini dress, but it wasn't doing anything for my shape, and I didn't like the way it looked on camera, and I was just like, oh no, this don't look good. Then I changed into another 2-piece, a new 2-piece that I've worn before that was similar to the dress that I had on. I didn't like the way that looked on camera, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just throw this one on and be about it. I got some oil on it because there's oil on my body, and you know, it gets on your clothes, and I'm just like, hopefully the place will be dark, nobody will see the oil. Yeah, I have to take the tolls because I'm running so late. Without tolls, I think it's gonna take me about 40 minutes, but with tolls it's about 26 minutes, I think is what it says. So we're taking the toll, which this budget girl does not like doing, but whatever. It's been a while since I've been on a toll road anyway.
I'm the nigga that I thought you were, and the boy could never be me. It wasn't enough to have you looking in his wrong side. Ain't never loved me.
Good life, or didn't. Who needs a meal when you got all this?
That's what I'm saying. I might just like,
Oh, this picture is still cold now.
but I kind of want that euro.
All right, I'm hungry.
So. Right.
You want what?
That's what I just might order some sides, but.
Alright, y'all, be real with me. Does this outfit give sex appeal? Am I given sex appeal in this outfit? I guess that's the question. I don't know if the black shoes are off, but I feel like the bag helps.
No, yes, maybe. I feel like with the shoulders out, it helps. But either way, this is what I wore to dinner. I did not do a full outfit look because I was just running. Got the legs out. Did my makeup. A little shiny right here. I could not get this eyebrow together and it's either way. So what did dinner? Went to dinner. What would I rate it? I would rate it. I'll give it an 8. Like the flavor was there. It was good. For me though, like the suya, the beef suya was so salty. Like I needed, so that was my starter dish. I needed the little salad with it to help eat it because it was just so salty for me. Shanna had the rasta pasta. She was saying that was too salty for her. So yeah, Kyra loved her. She had the lamb gyro, however you pronounce it. That's what she had. And then they shared the cheesecake for dessert, but I didn't eat any because I figured I would come home and eat one of these. These are plant-based. It says on here on the front too. So this would be my dessert for the evening. I thought about going somewhere else like the Hideaway or something. So where we went, it's in the same parking lot as OVO or GVO. But I've never been there. I don't know. I just wasn't ready to come home. But then as I was driving home, I was like, I'm tired. I need to go home. So yeah. And tomorrow's Friday. Y'all, I've been thinking that today was Friday for the longest. It's not. I got work to do tomorrow. Like, tomorrow's a work day. Hey guys, happy Friday. Whoa. That was weird. That's never happened. So yeah, it's Friday, it's 2 o'clock. I've been working a little bit this morning. I had a couple of meetings. I had a financial, not a financial advisor meeting, but been trying to focus on my finances and retirement and savings and stuff like that. So I had a meeting this morning about that. So it's been a productive morning. I did not go to the gym this morning. I typically have not been going to the gym on Fridays, but yesterday, since we didn't do 2 workouts, we did like a workout and a half. I said I was gonna go to the gym this morning, but I couldn't get up. I was tired. I'm still a little tired, but I'm hungry because I haven't eaten this morning, but I'm making a little charcuterie board. I don't know, I was supposed to do this last weekend and I didn't. So we're gonna do it this weekend. I mean, it's just me. I'm just making a little board. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy or outrageous at all. And this would be my bougie lunch. I didn't have any leftovers from last night. Did I tell y'all what I thought about the food? I think I did. I think I talked about how the food was, to me, was pretty salty, but it was definitely flavorful. Our waiter, who was so nice, he was saying that, you know, when, I guess when Africans come in and had their food, they were saying that it wasn't seasoned enough, which is why they started to up the seasoning. And so that's why the food is as seasoned as it is. But I don't know. I was just like, it was the suya. Like, I needed the salad to eat with it. That the suya that came with the, what am I trying to say? The salad that came with the suya for the appetizers. I needed that with it to get through to eat it, to get through it, because baby, it was so salty to me, but it was still good. It was definitely flavorful. I will say that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday, guys. So it's early Saturday morning. Actually, it's not early. It's like 8:30. Yeah, it's like 8:30. I'm out of the bed. I'm about to head to the gym. We did not go to the gym yesterday. My plan is to only walk on a treadmill this morning. I'll probably walk for about an hour and a half. I really don't want to walk that long, but I need to, so I will. And that's it. That's all we got going on this morning. I think I'm gonna stop by Target and pick up some things that I need for my trip. Just get that stuff out of the way now. So I might do that. If I do that, I'll just vlog from my phone because I'm not taking my camera with me to the gym. Because again, we just walking on a treadmill. So yeah, it's not gonna be anything special this morning. I told my coworker I'll go bowling with him later today. So I don't think that's until 4. So we have plenty of time to do what we need to do. I'm gonna start cleaning up because my house is a mess. I've shown y'all my messy house, so ain't nothing new here to see. But yeah, that's what we got going on this Saturday. I need to go outside and do some cleaning up outside as well. So I'll do that when I get in.
3 hours later.
All right, so we're back from the gym. And then I went to Walmart to pick up a few things, but I decided in Walmart that I wanted some Chipotle chicken, but I was like, you know what? Let me try to make it myself because I want some chicken and I want some of the cilantro lime rice. I was like, you know what? Let me make it myself. And I've seen Portia make it. Shout out to you, Portia. So I was like, you know what? Let me try it. So I found a recipe online. I was like, you know, I ain't gonna bother her. Let me go find it online. So I found one online and that's what we're gonna do. They have chicken thighs in this recipe. But I decided to use chicken breasts because chicken breast supposedly has less calories and more protein than the thighs. So I picked up some chicken breasts. I picked up some oregano, I'm gonna just show y'all what I picked up. Picked up some oregano, coriander, and some of these chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. So I'm excited. So the recipe does suggest that you marinate it overnight. We're not gonna marinate it overnight, but what I am gonna do is prepare it now and then put it in the fridge and marinate it for a couple of hours, and then we'll eat it for dinner when we get back tonight. So that's what I'm about to do. First, we're gonna wash our chicken.
I just realized I forgot to put in the garlic. The recipe calls for either garlic powder or fresh garlic. I wanted to do some fresh garlic and I guess I just forgot to chop it up, so I'm gonna do that. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna make some breakfast too. I'll cut up some turkey bacon, put that in the pan, let that cook, put in some mushrooms, onions, spinach, and then I'll do some egg, do like an omelet with that. And then I'm either gonna do grits or toast. I'm not sure. I know I'm not doing both. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how much garlic I'm supposed to put in. It says garlic. 2 teaspoons fresh garlic or a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now, normally when you see a recipe with garlic, it says how many cloves of garlic, don't it? Or am I tripping? Because like how many cloves am I supposed to use? I'm gonna use... Is there a such thing as too much garlic? It's too big. We're gonna use both of them. Alright, that's taken care of. Now let's finally make breakfast at 12:30. And I am starving.
Later that same evening.
Get ready with me to go to a speed dating event hosted by Kendra G. Y'all, this is my first time going to a speed dating event, so let's see how this goes. If you know me, then you know I typically do not do events that are catered to the single folks. I don't know, I just feel like single events are mostly filled with women, and I'm not looking for women, so I don't be going to those events. gonna go in on the makeup first, and then we'll get to our hair. And it's hot in Dallas, so we don't put on a lot of makeup when it's really hot. But I do want to put on just a little bit, just a smidget. Starting off with the Morphe spray first, and then I'm using this e.l.f. Power Grip primer. I have another one, but we're still using this one. Then I'm going to start with this Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin. This is in the color 13. Just a smidge of this. A little bit of discoloration. Alright, then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is in the shade 6. I use this all the time. I like to use this like a concealer, but it's not. Alright, let's go in with the color Walnut from NARS. The Creamy Radiant, what's the name of this? Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is an oldie but goodie. I actually don't want to put on too much makeup like I said, but I feel like I'm already starting in that direction. We're not going to do any like bronzing and contour. Too hot for that. Too hot for that. Whew. Probably I start off with doing my eyebrows. Why didn't I do that? I'm tripping today, y'all. I've been having a problem with my eyebrows lately. I don't know. I need to go get them done. Cause like all of this down here, I don't like. I don't even know if it's picking up on camera, but we're using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. It's an oldie but goodie too. This is my favorite brow. This other one, she don't be treating me right. It's this right here. This right here. The front of my brows just... The event starts at 6. It is currently 3:45. I have an idea of what I'm wearing. Well, no, I take that back. I know what I'm wearing if it works out. It's something that I've worn before. It's a dress that I've worn before. So hopefully it looks okay. Do I look too shiny? I hope I don't. I'm using the Laura Mercier setting powder in translucent medium deep, oldie but goodie. This stuff gets so messy. I want to carve out my eyebrows some more. I probably should have done this before I did the powder, but whatever. And I'm looking over here because this is where my mirror is. Almost done. That face shot though. Break out the Huda Beauty Kanafa. I think that's the name of this color. Had a little brightening. All right. I always feel like I need some right on my brows. Now, how did this go to not a lot of makeup to 3 different powders? The Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in Deep. It's all over the face. All right, we're gonna use the Danessa Myricks blush in Bellini. Now, I know it looked like a lot, but we're gonna share it out. I'm picking up this one and this one. I'm just going right over that blush. Again, y'all, this may be wrong. I may be doing this all wrong, but all right. What time is it? How we doing on time? It's 4 o'clock on the dot. Oh, we're doing great on time. All right. I've been looking for my brown eyeliner. I used it last week, but I don't know what I did with it. So I found this one. I typically don't line my eyes because I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if that made a difference, but this is the NYX Epic Ink Liner in brown. I need a class. I need a class. I need a class on just a lot of stuff in life, and I know that's what YouTube University is all about, but I need hands-on experience. I need somebody to come and show me and walk me through this because I don't want to lose an eye doing this. I don't even know if that made a difference. Anyway, mascara. We're using the Maybelline The Falsies. I was going to use the Fenty, what's the name of this? Hella Thick. But this leaves like clumps, I feel like, on the ends. And I definitely don't want that. So we're just going to use this oldie but goodie. And for my bottom lashes, we're going to use the Milk Makeup Kush mascara. I gotta wear my hair up. I don't know, when I wear my hair down, I just feel like I look like a boy. I feel like I look so dark. So we're putting the hair up. This one out. All right, let me. All right, I need to put some lotion on. We're gonna put on this Bath Body and Massage Oil from Shea Moisture. I've been using this now, and then I'm gonna put on this Nutrius Brazilian Body Butter Cream. It's right here. I got it from Costco. And I'm trying to hurry up because my battery is about to die on my camera. I really don't know what to expect. I feel like it's going to be like on Hitch when he came in and busted up their speed dating event. So I'm assuming I'm going to be sitting down and the men are going to switch. I don't know. Y'all, to get the tickets... Like, you had to be paying attention to Kendra G's Instagram post, because once it went live and she posted about it, The first time, all the tickets were gone. I got a ticket when she released the second round of tickets, and they were free tickets. But the women's tickets, of course, sold out before the guys' tickets. But when I went back and looked, the guys' tickets were sold out too. So hopefully it's the even number of men and women, and it's not a bunch of women trying to get the guys' tickets. I don't know, something in my mind just made me think that that's probably what some women did. But all right, this is option number one. I know, this is option number one. I would wear some like tan shoes with it. I think the first time I wore it with some snakeskin shoes. I don't know. This is option number two. But I think this material is not as thick, and I think it's like 100 degrees. So I feel like this is a better option. So I think this is what we're gonna do. All right, here's the final look. I also threw on two gold anklets. Let me grab some shoes, and we're making perfect time. It is 5:15 and I'm ready to go. I'm gonna take you all with me. We'll see how much footage we can get, because I have no idea what to expect, what the vibe is gonna be like. But yeah, let's go.
This one's for the lovers. If you're out there, let me hear you say, yeah, 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 yeah.
This one's for the lovers. If you're out there, let me hear you say, yeah, 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 yeah.
This one's for the lovers. If you're out there, let me hear you say, yeah, 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 yeah.
This one's for the
Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all, my makeup still looks pretty good if you ask me. What do you think? What do you think? Anyway, it is 10 o'clock. I've been home for an hour. I came home and I ate, and I've just been on the phone with my sister because, of course, I had to give her the breakdown before I give it to y'all. I shared this story on my Instagram. I've shared this meme or saying, whatever it is, on my Instagram that says something like, best believe I'm gonna tell my sister. Okay, so what would I give the event? 0 out of 10, I would give it a solid, I would give it an 8. Like, I thought the event went pretty well. There were a lot of men there. There were all types of men and different nationalities, ethnicities, races. Not a whole lot. It was mostly black men, but there were other men there as well. I think that the age range was pretty good too. The youngest that I talked to was 33. And I'm 35, by the way. And then the oldest that I talked to was 52. But he didn't look 52, if you ask me. So I thought that, I don't know, I thought that there was a good selection of men out there. I did not get to talk to everyone there, every man there. There were some guys that I was like, dang, I wish I would have gotten an opportunity to talk to him. But within the speed dating, I would say, so this is how it was all set up. The men got poker chips. They got one chip. Each man got one chip. To start off the speed dating, they were to take that one chip and give it to the woman they wanted to start off the speed dating with and get to know her first. The guy that gave me a chip, him and I were talking before speed dating started. We were talking, having really good conversation, where are you from? What brought you here? How long have you been here? Is this your forever home? We even got to the point of, do you have kids? Do you want kids? Do you see yourself staying in Dallas? We got to, what's your karaoke song? So like we were definitely having really good conversation before the speed dating even started. So he gave me the poker chip and him and I, just kicked it off. And so from there, you were getting 2 minutes and 30 seconds before the men were supposed to shift and move to the right for the next woman. All right, the reason why I'm not going to give it a 10 is when it came time to shift, it was like some men didn't know where to go. And there were times where the round would start and I'm sitting there or other women are sitting there without someone there. So that was a little weird, a little awkward, not really balanced. So that's why I would not give it a 10. But again, still a really good experience. One suggestion that I would have for speed dating, I would say all the women should sit on the same side of the table and let the men just get up and shift. Because the women and men were all sitting on opposite sides, it's like it may be woman, man on this side of the table. I think that made it awkward too for guys to get up and just shift over. They had to like go on the other side of the table and whatever. So I think that could have been done a little bit better. Another reason why I would not give it a 10, it was, and nothing to do with the organization. It was so loud in there. So there were a good number of, people, right, talking. So it got really loud, but then there were people who were just there to observe and just walk around and, just record for social media or whatever. So they're talking to whomever they're talking to as well. So it just got loud and loud. So it was kind of hard to hear the person who's sitting across from you sometimes. It really felt like you were screaming and going, huh? Say that again. What you say? Say that one more time. Like, it's not cute to be like, what? Or say that again. I don't know. That was the biggest thing, honestly. I don't know a way to handle that. I'm not even sure, but it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard trying to hear the person across from you. And of course, if one person gets loud, then the other person gets loud and everyone around them gets loud, and it just became really, really loud. But other than that, Kendra looked great. She looked great. Her dress was cute. Her shoes was fly. Like, she looked good. Like, she hosted very well. She stayed on it with the necks and the switch and she did a really good job. I would do it again. I consider myself a conversational lush, so it's not hard for me to have a conversation. And I will say that the guys that were there, they definitely took control of the conversation, and I appreciate that because I just think that the man should lead, and I think that these men did a really good job. So I will say, ladies, there are some good men out there left. And I will say there were some good guys at this speed dating event. So hopefully Kendra comes back to Dallas and does this event again. And I would definitely say it needs to be in a bigger space because there were a lot of people there. And I felt like people were there. The people who were actually in the conversation, I think there was genuine interest there. And nobody appeared to be uncomfortable. Like I said, I started to get overwhelmed Two of the other girls next to me, we all were just like, okay, get up. So I will say when you got up, somebody else, another woman could have sat down and, pretty much like taking your place in the rotation. But, when you feel overwhelmed, just take a step back. Just take a step back. If you are not a conversation person, if you are just a dry yes, no person, I wouldn't recommend this as a way, or unless you want to come out of your shell. So yeah, there wasn't like a list of questions that they expected everyone to fill out. However, you were given like a blank card on the back where you were supposed to, make notes or write down names, write down numbers. I did exchange my social media with some folks because they were like, hey, you have an IG, like, let's keep in touch there. You don't have to give your number out if you're not comfortable, if you don't want to. Maybe that person isn't of interest to you. But I will say when you go to events like that, and again, this is my first speed dating event, but I just feel like when you go to networking events or just mingling events such as this one, you have to be prepared to have a conversation. Like you have to be prepared to respond back, like not just yeah, oh, okay, that's cute, like you have to be invested enough to ask those tougher questions of, do you want kids? If you want kids, like if you're looking for specific answers, you have to ask those questions. 3 of my top questions that I always like to just know about people, regardless of where I met them, is Dallas your forever home? Because one, I don't know if I plan on being in Dallas for the rest of my life. So I always ask that question. Second question is, what's your go-to karaoke song? I need to know, because what we singing together. And some people say, oh, I don't do karaoke. Then you're dry. I'm sorry. I like karaoke. If you don't like karaoke, I'm not saying you have to like what I like. But if that's not going to be our fun together, what are we doing? What are we doing? We got to be able to laugh at each other and laugh at ourselves. That's what karaoke is for. And 3, do you want kids or do you want more kids? I am working on being a rich auntie. I'm working on the rich. I'm trying to help my sister work on the auntie part. So yeah. But yeah, that is it, y'all. I'm going to start rambling. Go ahead and get ready for bed. Take this makeup off. Get in the shower. And get ready for work tomorrow. Because we still got to go to work tomorrow in the morning. Like, it's 10 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and end off this vlog here. Hopefully you are already subscribed to my channel if you made it this far. If not, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye.